Good morning. Today is Wednesday, February 7th, and this is Devotions from St. Paul Evangelical Lutheran Church in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I'm going to take a passage today from the book of Isaiah. It was one of the readings from this past Sunday, and as I was sitting in church, it struck me strongly about how this talks about our relationship with God. So this is from the end of the 40th chapter of the book of Isaiah. To whom then will you compare me? Or who is my equal, says the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high and see. Who created these? He who brings out their host and numbers them, calling them all by name. Because he is great in strength, mighty in power, not one is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, or speak, O Israel? My way is hidden from the Lord, and my right is disregarded by my God. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint and strengthens the powerless. Even youths will faint and be weary, and the young will fall exhausted. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. It seems to me that there are two big ideas in this passage. A good part of the passage, God is talking about himself. And he points up, I think, at the sky and the stars, and he says, who created this? And you can say that about all of creation and just wonder and see the majesty of God, his power, his strength, his knowledge, even to identifying and naming all the stars. There's just nothing like it. There's nothing that we can do to even comprehend all of it. If you take all of the wisest people in our world and put them all together as one person, or in a common new procession, build a chatbot that's going to talk about all the things that we as a collective humanity know. It's minuscule compared to what God knows. And that's what this says. This is what Isaiah is writing to us. This is the God that we worship. And it's awful in the sense of awesome, beyond recognition, beyond anything that we can even comprehend. So that's the first big thing. That's God. But in the middle it says, why are you questioning me? Why is humanity questioning God when God is this awesome? And of course we do that all the time. We do that when we think that we know better than God does. We do that when we question each other because it's my opinion, it must be right. And that's the common, especially modern idea. My opinion is the right opinion. It's got to be because it's my opinion. As if we were the God in place of God Almighty who created everything. But God cautions us, even youths get weary. Even youths will faint and fall and not run forever. But the last part of this is such an encouragement. He who waits upon the Lord will have his strength renewed. He will fly as if with wings of eagles. He will run and not be weary. He who waits upon the Lord. That's the key phrase. And that's what we're called to do. And the reward for that is immense. It's to spend eternity with the God who created everything. This is such an incredible gift to us. And here it is. This is the Old Testament, and Isaiah is talking about it. And of course, we now know that Jesus came to this earth in order to fulfill all the things that God had promised. But this was Isaiah, hundreds of years before Jesus walked this earth, speaking of these things that are important to us today. I hope you'll take the time to read the 40th chapter of Isaiah. And I hope when you read it, that you will become as encouraged as I am by the power of God and by the sharing of that power that God gives to us. It's incredible to me. It's important to all of us. And it's a gift that God shows his love for us, that we will be strengthened by him, that if we call upon his name, will not be weary, but be able to run with him forever. I hope you'll read this. Thank you.